What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Flying Brian's Garage. Today is not a video I want to be filming, but I decided to film it anyway. The van. My work vehicle. And my only ride at the moment is having an issue. We went riding yesterday, took the beast, took it down some dirt roads, and I hit 50 miles an hour. So if you're not following social media, Instagram and Facebook, you need to be doing that. That's where those videos are. Came out today and looked, and I was like, you know what? That don't look straight. So I got up under here and my frame is breaking. We have an issue. A very big issue. So I'm about to drop the trailer. We're going to take this over to Mike's. We're going to lift it up in the air and see if it's salvageable and if we can fix it. I can't pull a trailer until then. So I'm wondering, is my van salvageable? Or is it as good as scrap metal? I've had this thing for 10 years, and I have used it for a work van for about that long. I am not happy with what is going on, because as of now we have a car meet Saturday. It's Monday, and I don't have anything to pull it, my machines with. I can't pull it like this. If this trailer comes off and hurts somebody, it's my fault. I have to make sure that my load is secure, and that is not secure. So as of now, I am no longer legally, safely able to pull anything. So I have to remove my trailer and drive this thing the way it is for now, not being able to pull anything. And see if we can get this frame fixed. So what do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Am I wasting my time? Or are we gonna be able to fix this thing? It is a unibody. That makes things a lot harder. I'm thinking of plate steel halfway up the van. I don't know. We're gonna look at it and see if it's worth it. If not, this thing's probably going to take a dirt nap. And I hate to say that, but I can't jeopardize people on the road because I want to keep a piece of crap running. It does need a lot of work, but as of now I don't have anything to pull anything with, so it's either this or nothing until I get the dent side going. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. If I get to 1,000, I could actually maybe afford to get my truck going, which would be awesome, because I need it. But let's get over to Mike's and see what we're dealing with this thing and if it's worth it. Alright folks, we are back from Mike's. Was going to film over there, but really wasn't much to film. All we did was kind of inspect things, and he had a dog barking excessively in the background, so I figured y'all didn't want to hear that. So, the deal is, let's take y'all out here and take a look at it real quick. So we are going to try to fix this. Mike has come up with the idea. We already bent it back into place, so it's back where it needs to go. What we're going to do is we're going to come behind here and weld a plate from back here up to the frame at a staggered stance or whatever, kind of like that, to give that some stability on both sides. So I'm actually going to dig out some of that metal and we're going to start cutting it out. It's probably going to take me the rest of the evening because it is very thick stuff, and I will have to pause and take breaks to cool off the grinder and all that stuff. So I guess let's drag out our metal and get to work on this thing so I can have it by the end of the week, and we can use this thing to get our machines up to the car meet. Alright folks, here is our metal, and this is what we're going to use. So let's get this dug out of here so we can take it up in the shop and start chopping our pieces out that we need to fix the frame. Alright, we got our plate steel in here we're going to be cutting out of. I took my knife and a straight edge and scribed out the marks. This is going to be one plate, that's going to be the other plate. I'm going to weld those in. So let's get this cut out, which should probably take me a while, and then we can worry about welding it in place and repairing the frame on the bottom side. That actually didn't take me as long as I expected. My old grinder must have really been a piece of junk. There's our plate. Let's get our other one cut out, clean these up, and then maybe we can go ahead and start welding it on today and just get it fixed. Alrighty, we got our steel plates cut out and they're cleaned up. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this door up. We're going to turn the van around, back it up as close as we can get it, and then we're going to start welding in our plates and getting this rear end secured. Alright, we got the van backed up over here, got the spare tire out. Like I had said, we had straightened this out at Mike's. We put it on the ground and lifted it until it bent back up into place. And now that I got our plates cut, we're going to come back here and plate all the way up to the frame, past the frame, weld it in. Both sides. And that is the plan. So, I'm going to go ahead and get set up to weld and crawl up under there and weld our plates in and get this cleaned up. Alright, got one plate in so far. Here is our other one. I'll probably move my tools over here. Get them out of the way. I think I'm going to leave my spare tire in the back and not put it back under it. Here is our patch. As you see, it is welded all the way down and around back there. We have both of our cracks welded, and then we have our plate in there, and it is welded. Let's see, welded along the bottom there, right there. And as we come around and it's going up, I've also got it welded over here. I'm going to finish welding up and around on the frame. Then we can move on to our other side. So, tackled the worst side first. This was definitely the worst. And it looks a lot better. So, I'm hoping this will hold for a unibody. I might weld along the back side of that crease too. So, I'm going to get back under there and get back to welding. Alright folks, we've got our one plate in, and I welded that back side. It's welded all the way around, up through there, back and down through here, and then all that's been cleaned up. I might go and work at some of the back, the other side tonight, but I'm getting a little tired and my neck is hurting from being under this thing for so long, so I'm going to keep plugging at it as much as I can, and I'll probably call it a night at some point soon, I'm not going to lie, but I do want to try to get as much of this done as I can tonight, because who knows, I might need my trailer tomorrow. So let's start kind of working on the other side a little bit. Alright folks, it is the next day. We're back out here on the van. Got one side done last night. We're going to tackle the other side today. Also, while we are at it, since we're doing tow package work, I found this trailer light wiring kit. Lighting kit, I guess you'd say. Brand new, unopened, from years ago. If I could find a date on it. No date. But they're practically new. They've never been opened, never been used. My trailer lights are screwed up. The wiring harness is screwed up. I think while we're at it today, I think we should finish the tow package and hook the van up to the trailer, bring it down here, and let's install this lighting kit on the trailer. Brand new lighting kit. That way, that'll be my only messed up light, instead of having two technically on the same side. They just don't look good. I'm still in need of getting a new tail light on the van, but as of now I'm doing with what I got. So let's get under here for the day and start welding in our second plate. We have it here. We'll get that done, and then we can move on to our lighting kit for our trailer and get this thing ready for the car meet this weekend. Alright, good news is we got our other plate halfway in. I'm going to let that cool some so it don't heat up the van too much, and then I'm going to continue welding the rest of it. This already seems a lot sturdier, and it is back to where it needs to be. So I did notice there's a small crack right in there I need to weld up. No big deal. We'll go back over that at some point here soon. But once I let this cool and finish that up, we'll be able to do our trailer lights. Kind of excited to start tearing in the lighting kit and getting that done. So we'll let that cool some and then continue on burning that metal in. Alright folks, well as of now, let me get what do I do with my light? I know I had it. Did I bring it in here? No. I don't know. But both plates are in and welded. Also welded all around this other side. I just need some paint to paint everything up so it don't rust. I think as of now, we're going to go ahead and go get the trailer hooked up to the van, bring it down here, and start working on the light kit that we have here, and getting it installed on our trailer. Alright, we got the trailer up here. As you see, my lights are toasted. So I guess let's take those off. They don't even match. And get our new ones on. Alright folks, we got our markers and our tail lights hooked up. Looks pretty good. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out the turn signal bulb and the passenger side tail light and kind of fix up the driver side light a little more. Don't look so happy. Alright, I'm going to tape up the light over there a little better until I get another one. And then this project is finished, and then we'll see how it holds when we take it to the car meet. Hopefully it holds up the way we want it to. Alright, it's not the prettiest, but it is taped up and it'll work. At least until I get a new one. Lights on the trailer are good and replaced, and our tow package is fixed. So we're ready for the car meet, and we'll test this thing out when the time comes, unless something else comes up sooner that I need to use the trailer for. I'll probably go through and check my pressures in my tires in the van tomorrow, stuff like that, to get it right. Check fluids. So I'll probably see y'all again tomorrow out here checking over this thing. But it is 10:30. I'm tired. I've done a lot of work with this, and I'm gonna go in and call it a night. So I will see you guys back out here again tomorrow. We will check over this thing, check the tire pressures, check the fluids, go through it really good, make sure it is ready to hit the road. See you then. Y'all be sure to go like the videos. Or YouTube likes that. Comment down below. YouTube likes that. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscription button and hit the all notifications bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is at least once a week at this point. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. The only one that's different is these Snapchats and Avatar. The rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flying Brown's Garage in the search engines. You should find me, and we post different content to those as a sneak peek to what is coming. Also, be sure, if you want to, come join us on Facebook at Flying Brown's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group where we're trying to build like-minded folk to come around and share your builds, share your ideas, and maybe even plan a get-together ride or something. So y'all be sure to check out all those things, and stay tuned for the newer videos. If y'all want to check out some of the older videos, we got a bunch of stuff back there in playlists. So if you're feeling a little like a little Flying Brown's Garage mood, y'all can go back, watch a bunch of old videos, and stay tuned for the newer ones. And let's go ahead and get back into the shenanigans of the video. Alright folks, it's couple days later. Actually, it's Friday to be exact, and car meet is tomorrow. In the last clips that y'all saw, we got the lights fixed on the van. We got the tow package fixed. We got a brand new wiring harness and lights on the trailer. Everything is working properly. The only thing we need to do today is check tire pressures, check fluids, load up the propane mower, and then we'll be ready for the car meet tomorrow. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go get my tire gauge, and let's check tire pressures and see if everything's right. Alright, both fronts are at 45. I'm gonna check my rears. See what they're sitting at. .45. See what trailer tires are looking like. .40. The other one's 40. I'm gonna leave the trailer tires as is. That can't be right. So this one don't have but like 11 psi. I like to put some air in that tire. And let's check this one. Really? These two tires need air. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get these aired up, and then we'll check our fluids. Alright, we got our tires aired up. Let's check our fluids and see what they're looking like. Well, so much for that right now. The van is dead. I guess the battery died overnight. I've still got to fix that stupid electrical draw. I'm going to throw the charger on it, and then we're just going to go ahead and load up the propane mower. Alright, we got our trickle charge hooked up to the battery, and I'll let it charge for a little bit. Let's just go ahead and put the propane mower on the trailer and get that done. Alright, van's still charging, of course. Propane's cleaned and loaded. I gotta strap it. So we're gonna continue to wait for the battery to charge up, and then we will pull it out, fire it up, get it rinsed off, put it on level ground, check our fluids, and then we should be ready to go. Alright, been a couple hours. We finished Shaggy's mower. Y'all should definitely go check out that video. besides it needing a belt and an adjustment, steering's done, front end's done, fire's up, kill switch, it's clean, all that good stuff. We also went ahead and strapped down the propane mower, get it ready for tomorrow. All our tires have been went through. We know our pressures. This thing's been on charge about a couple hours. So let's jump in the van and see if it'll fire up now. If it will, we can take it over there, rinse it off, check our tire pressures, and or check our fluids. That's what I meant. I'm not checking pressures. There we go. All right. Let's back it up over in the driveway, rinse this thing off, check our fluids, and get ready for the car meet tomorrow. So, we just checked our fluids. I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. Everything's good. I knew I checked our oil not too long ago, so it's good. I'll see you guys back out here again tomorrow on this thing, where we haul our mowers up to the car meet and see if our trailer holds up and everything that we did holds up. But so far, it's working good. Everything's working. So, I'll go ahead and put this thing up. I'll see you back out here again tomorrow. Alright folks, it is 2 days later. The car meet was supposed to be yesterday, but it was a flop, unfortunately. I had issues, and they didn't have many people up there, so by the time I got ready to actually go, it was too late. So, unfortunately, we didn't make it. There wasn't a whole bunch of people up there anyway, but apparently Mike got to be the star of the show, so let him have it, you know. He deserves it. He did good work on the John Man, and yeah, he definitely deserves that. So we'll let him take that one. John Man did well. I got a bunch of attention for him, and I'm happy for him. Speaking of Mike, he has supplied us with some Rust-Oleum semi-gloss white, and we're going to use that to come under here and spray up what we welded so it don't rust. So let's do some spraying, get that done, and then I'll probably call it a video, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll monitor this and in videos as we go and make sure it holds, but I'm pretty sure it will. So far, everything's still attached. Well, I'm gonna put some paint on this so she don't rust out on me. Unfortunately, our white side of it didn't want to cooperate, so that broke. We went and picked up a can of black. So let's take you out here. She's painted up. I painted up frame, the whole tow package, all the way from one side to the other, inside and out, all around the front, like all in here. It's looking good. We'll check the other side, look at it real quick. Like I said, I'll monitor this throughout videos and keep updates on it, but it's looking good. I painted the frame up in there, all that good stuff. Try to make it a little better prevention for rust, and plus it looks better than white. So yeah, let's hope that holds up. Alright folks, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not a usual lawnmower modification, will it run type of thing, but something I needed to do, and I figured I'd put it in the video. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, go down and leave a like down below. Comment if you have any questions or just want to say something. I do try to reply to everybody. And subscribe and hit that all notification bell if you haven't done so yet. We put out a video every week, sometimes twice a week. Also be sure to follow Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. We post different content to those, shop updates, and hooning around on the mowers, so y'all definitely want to follow those. Also be sure to come join us at Flying Brian's Garage, Mud and Race Mowers on Facebook. Share your builds, share your ideas, and come talk to us. I'd like to get kind of a little group together so we can have a little like-minded folk, you know, no BS, just mowers. So y'all be sure to come join that, and if you're in a Flying Brian's Garage mood, you can go to the channel and click on playlist. There's a tons of videos. If not, stay tuned for the newer ones, and we will see you guys on the next episode, or hopefully we will have us a van hauling us some mowers around, and we'll be able to get some stuff done. No telling what we're going to be doing, but it should be good. See you guys then.